the rumor mill is a churning across the NBA, and there are so many avenues that we can go down right now. From are the Spurs really going to be moving up from 4-1 to get Alex Sarr and pair him with Victor Wembanyama? To
or Rizachet.
The Portland Trailblazers drafting Zach Edey at 7. I think let's start there because I saw that report and I chuckled. Then I said, no, wait. Wait a minute. We can't have this out there in our orbit right now. We're a couple days away from the NBA draft. We're only 2 sleeps away.
Hey.
We can't be having this. That seems like the most far-fetched of the things that I have seen as of late is the Blazers taking Purdue big man Zach Edey at 7. How much are you buying into that reporting that's coming around?
I'm not
either.
I'm not. I will say this, and I said this on the pod with Sprague last week, but we go Friday. Edey had a very, 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 very good workout with the Portland Trailblazers. I've heard that from multiple sources. Dominated the workout. Him and Tejon Salon were the standouts in that workout, and Edey impressed.
In the 6-man super workout that was a couple of weeks ago.
Yes, and that featured East Missy, Ryan Dunn, Ron Holland, Tejon Salon, and Kaishan George. It's very hard for me to see Edey going 7, just because I don't think any team is going to touch him before probably 14. You can maybe make a case for Memphis.
And look, these are how reports manifest like this, right? Blazers have 2 picks in the lottery. They're at 7 and they're at 14. A guy like Edey comes in. He has a great workout in a star-studded workout with 5 other guys who are lottery projected picks. Well,
not done,
but 4 guys that are lottery projected picks alongside of him. The reports come out, hey, Portland really liked what they saw from Zach Edey. They are very high on him, probably higher than some other teams that are in the lottery are on Zach Edey. And immediately what will happen, you start getting that little bit of traction. Agents start getting their hooks into these things and pumping their guy up, right? Because that's their job, is to make sure that their guy has the best pub and has a lot of action around their name leading into the first round of the draft on Wednesday. And so, boom, all of a sudden the telephone game goes from, hey, Portland was impressed with Edey, to oh my gosh, they're so impressed they may use the 7th pick on him.
And this is today and into tomorrow are the biggest lying season days of the NBA draft.
I think one thing that we need to look at, though, is say Blazers have 2 lottery picks. Their biggest hole at 7 is not going to be a backup big to play behind DeAndre Ayton. There are so many other holes that they could fill. And look, you roll the dice, you say, hey, we may really like Zach Edey. Hell, they could trade up from 14 and get into, with Chicago sitting at 11, right? If Chicago's not in love with anybody, because who knows what the hell they're doing as a franchise, they could move up to 11 and say, we really like Zach Edey that much. Boom, we're going to go ahead and take Edey at 11 if he's there, if we trade up. I think the priority is not to get him at 7. They need wing help.
Yeah, not only that.
And the best player available.
If you're talking about, and this has kind of been the discussion, is DeAndre Ayton the guy they want to move with at center going forward? I don't think it's necessarily one of those situations where they're done with him by any means, but I think they are looking at, and we've talked about this numerous times, they as a team, they're the worst screening team in the league, and they need real help there. And Edey provides that. We had Sam Vecini on. He talked about how much Edey loves to screen, but also Edey is not a pick and roll player. We went through the numbers. 600 post-ups, 60 pick and rolls, and most of his pick and rolls turned into post-ups. I don't think you're sitting there going, yeah, we're going to run our offense through Zach Edey. And there was a quote from someone anonymous that Gavoni put out there today that said they went up against Edey. It felt like going up against Shaq. And I just want to take a header off a bridge, because nothing feels like going against a 7'1", 400-pound man with the footwork of maybe one of the 3 greatest bigs of all time.
I can just throw this out there that whoever that was never played against Shaq.
Yeah. because that like there's never like look, Edey's a big dude. 7'5", 300 pounds is no joke. To be fair, 299. But Shaq was quite literally 420 pounds. 420 pounds in LA.
That's a big dude.
And he was playing 38 minutes a night, beating the hell out of people and getting beat on like you couldn't believe. And he was averaging 30 and 15. Like, I don't think Zach Edey's doing that. Like, let's chill on the player comps. Is he a guy that can mash on people that are smaller than him? Yes. Does he have the conditioning and the physicality to play 30 minutes a night as a big? Yeah. Where you kind of maybe question that with Klingon. But I think it's that kind of comparison. It's a little much because Shaq had footwork like you couldn't believe and feel and body control that we've never ever seen in someone that big. Edey has great body control for somebody that big, but it's in another galaxy away from Shaq.
So we can put to bed the Zach Edey at 7 for now?
I'm pretty certain.
Until Wednesday when we collectively lose our mind.
Yeah. Look, there wouldn't be many things that would make me go, what the hell? That would legitimately make me go, what the hell?
Especially if, like, a Tejan Salon is sitting there.
Cody Williams
is at even hell Dalton Connect if he's even there. Maybe you're sitting there and you're going, what are their needs though?
Yeah.
Where do the needs lie for Portland? And the best available to fit those needs in the immediacy is kind of where the Blazers are going to be looking at. So let's calm that down a little bit. Let's pump the brakes on it, and then we can
lose our collective crap.
Freak out on Wednesday, right? We'll freak out on Wednesday.